How about this? Yo, what's good, yo? I know it's been a minute, but I've been taking care of this work, family, school at the same time. It has not been separate. So I've been doing my duties. You know what I'm saying? I said duty. I've been doing my duties, yo. Word up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ain't no excuse. I just been on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel bad about it. That's what we are supposed to do. You know me, I'm waiting for that 2 minute mark. So let me come hold the meds with y'all quick. And then we gonna go in. You know, a day before I need to address something. Hold on. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, turn that down. Turn that down. Whoever on that. Yeah, so I want to address some stuff real quick before I dive in because I know y'all see the title. And you see the title, this is No Loyalty in Men and Friendships Are Fake. I don't even need to elaborate. You feel me? Let me get this real quick. Let me get my lighting bright. Oh shit! 2 minutes. So a couple of things. Every time I read, I go through stuff, and I don't know if y'all saw that last post I put up on Instagram, the page and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all took the time to read it. I know you saw it, but did you read it? And that's what I mean. Did you read it? Because if you didn't,
go back and read it.
Go back and read it because I think I should get it because I missed 2 weeks. I should do another one tomorrow and get on that one because. But we'll go in it. We'll go in it because in that part where it talks about the sex, y'all really need to take heed to that shit. So let's do it. All right. I know y'all been my dog under there making it. Honey, stop it. So I know y'all seen 31st, the first, the second. What's today? The third.
Yep.
4 days straight. It was talking about Alpo. I already know y'all saw it. It was talking about Alpo. Alpo getting hit. Da, 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 da. I'm not going into that. I think there's enough people doing that. Yes, I'm not from Harlem. I'm from Brooklyn. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really touching on that. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm not is because I ain't know him. I ain't know his people. His people don't know me. None of that. So I have no involvement. What I will touch on though is the friendships that y'all be keeping. That's kind of better. What I will touch on is the friendships that you keep. Who you keep in your circle, son? Yo, who you keep in your circle, kid? Who you decide to have around you? Who you decide to move around with? Who you decide to have intimate conversation? When I say intimate, I'm not talking sexual. Who you decide to have intimate conversation and telling them what you did, your dirt and all of that stuff, it matters who you are around when you do that with. It matters. Why does it matter? Because you are the company you keep. Again, I am not talking about, I said already what I had to say. I'm not touching on him no more. I'm talking about the title of what the show is. Okay? So, welcome to Strictly Explicit Truth. Always remember to like and subscribe. For more content. You'll be the first to get it. When I do the bunch of wackies, a new one, you'll be the first to get it. You are the company you keep. And lately, all I've been seeing and hearing is gang niggas this, gang niggas that, gang niggas this. Like, does anybody know the true purpose of a gang? Do you know where the word gang comes from? There's a gang of people outside. There are a gang of people outside. Gangsters are usually organized, at least they're supposed to be. Real gangsters, you have to separate hustlers from gangsters, thugs from street niggas. There is a huge difference. What I'm seeing now, this gang shit, this crew gang shit, to me, that's some pussy shit. If you're not willing to throw these before using this, something is wrong with you. To me, that's a pussy move. You scared to get an ass whooping? You scared to really fight back? What if you lose? What reputation have you lost from losing a fight? What reputation have you lost from having a fight? None. All right, you fought. All right. Nowadays, and even when I was growing up, they'll try to jump you. But there was always like 2 or 3 niggas in there like, nah, let them fight. Ain't nobody jumping in. Let them fight. When they got into some G shit, and even back then, I found it frustrating for me because I'm like, yo, why you who look like me, how could I find that much hatred to put you in the ground? How could I hate myself? And that's what it really is. How could I hate myself that much? Metaphysically, me shooting another black man is me killing myself. I'm killing parts of myself. That bothers me. And I think it always did bother me. Sitting there, you got your gat, got your flag, and you just want something to pop off. You just look, yo, niggas is at home waiting for something to pop off. And you know them type of dudes too. This is all they do, yo. They got that trigger finger and they ready to let it go. They just want to pop. For what? You so aggravated and angry with yourself, son. This gang shit, this us killing us shit, you know what I mean? It's gonna sound repetitive and shit, but honestly, that shit really gotta stop. That shit really, really, really gotta stop. The amount of and that shit kill me, yo. The amount of energy you could spend in killing somebody, you could have got so much productive things done.
Become a detective.
Yeah, you want to gang? Why don't you gang up the community to help the community? There's some that's doing that, and I'm not talking about the ones that's doing. I'm gonna say this only the second and last time. There are some G's that's doing that. You are excluded from this. Do not put yourself in this. You are not in this. You get much respect. Much respect. We know the ones I'm talking about. You just hate just to hate. You saw him do it, you want to do it too. You want to feel like you could do it better. And if he shot him 5 times in the chest, well, I'm gonna shoot him 6 times in the head. Well, who got the better kill? Y'all dudes is choking out women. Y'all dudes beating up girls. Girls killing dudes. It was 2 girls out here killed this dude to take his car, yo. And they was like 13. That's what you want? I'm gonna keep it real for you. The older I get, that's not the fucking generation I want taking care of me. Fuck that. You might as well put my ass in a home. Fuck that. Y'all not. I don't know. You know what? Don't even put me in a home. Leave my ass to rot in my house. Fuck out of here, yo. That's what I gotta deal with when I reach old age, y'all. Because no one took the time to give you the actual attention, yo. And this niggas, man, nobody trying that shit. Nobody trying that shit. Yeah, you hearing it right now. You hearing it right now. They feel the need, all of this unnecessary aggression. Back then I could understand it. But now it's so much for them to do. You just out here fucking up wilding. You just wilding for no reason. Y'all running up in people's cars. They running up in people's houses when they not there. So it's like they want, like it's reckless. It's not, man. I'm at work and one of the bikers talking to me and he goes, yo, I had to check a dude because he was aggravated at something and an old lady walked past and he just decided to push her. Yo. Yo, y'all dudes, man. That shit ain't no tough shit. You get no points for that. That's pussy shit. You can't look at a real man that's going to check your ass. You're not going to do that. You rather turn and look at a female and get on a female and do that. Or vice versa. There is huge role reversals going on. Huge role reversal. There's so much role reversal. Yo, my dude, there's so much role reversal. You really think these shorties is dudes out here? The way they be acting and going on dudes and the way dudes be going on women? I'll tell you one thing. Not in your life. Come at my girls or my queen like that. You know what's going to happen? Where is the men that do not tolerate this shit? Where are the men that are gonna check? Yo, dude, I do my part. I'm gonna just tell you right now. When I'm out there, I'm outside every day, son. I'm out there every single day when I go to work. I'm around people. And whoever I come in contact with, whether they older or younger, I'm going into my mind. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. If certain things you say or is not right, and if it don't sit with me, I'm gonna say, yo, stop right there. I'm not with that. And this is why I'm not with that. No, y'all out there killing each other for honestly nothing. And it's always been for nothing. You losing your life for nothing. You haven't accomplished anything. You're not even at the shit, even at 55 years old now. Not long ago, 2 brothers killed each other over here, yo, for some beans. Over some beans. What you trying to tell me, son? All of this distraction you got fucking going on the new. Oh, I'm about to get them next. And you don't even see what's going on. Like every day it's a body. It's so much gang. Oh my good. Yo, it's so much gangs in the same neighborhood. You don't even know who the fuck you beefing with. You roll up on somebody, you don't even know they in your clique. Then next time, boom, hit. You get hit. This shit is crazy. You will have 7 gangs, 7 different gangs on one block. On one block, beefing with another 7 different gangs across the street. And then an elementary school dude, there's a little boy walking home with his friends, get clapped in the middle of that shit. In the middle of you beefing over something you don't know. And honestly, yo, y'all niggas, yo, if y'all niggas is G's right now, let's stop fucking killing niggas over women, son. Stop that shit, son. That shit is dumb. Do your population math. There's more women on the planet than it is men. Stop that shit, nigga. Move the fuck on, yo. It is not that serious. It's not that serious. Unless somebody violates your children, it is not that serious. Move the fuck on, man. I'm hearing shit. Niggas is busting each other over women. You're an idiot. And you know who laughing and smiling? The woman. Both of them. You bugging. You bugging, son. You bugging. And really and truly, all of y'all niggas is quick to pick up guns and none of y'all bitches could fight. Catch you in the street without a gun. And you don't want to fight. You, all right, I'm going to see you. All right. You seeing me now. You can't see me now because you ain't got it. You know the difference between a real man and a bitch ass nigga? Let me tell you the difference between punks and real men. A real man could use both. He could use that strap, but he's good with this. I could get you with this.
I didn't know that.
Over fucking females, son. Over a female. Y'all niggas looking real dumb right now. Y'all niggas out there, I was just explaining, y'all out there choking women out, y'all slapping them, punching them, walking in, and then y'all mobbed up for no reason. Y'all mobbed up for no reason. You ever seen like a gang of dudes, like they walking down the street and then shorty walking past, like all of them trying to holler at her? You really think she about to holler at 8 niggas? Yo, my observance and clarity when I go, yo, I told you I'm in deep, yo, ain't nobody in the city more than me now, yo. I work in the city. All of the crazies, I swear to you, all of the crazies are in Northwest. Goodness gracious. Shit. All of the crazies, all of the mentals, Northwest. You wouldn't think, right? Northwest. That whole, oh my gosh, y'all see some shit. Y'all dudes is out here without any kind of vision. And I'm not using the word guidance because you could guide yourself wherever the fuck you want to go. But you have no vision at all. Because the first instinct you have is to get a strap. I am not saying don't have a gun. But don't you think your gun should go to an enemy really worthwhile? Instead of you just eliminating yourself? When you see those license plate, don't tread on me, all those NRA dudes, you think them NRA dudes is wasting their goddamn bullets on each other? No, but they go into the range. Like, at least, like, we all, like, dudes in the hood, that's why y'all end up having these misfires, because none of y'all niggas can shoot. You don't know how to hit your target. All y'all niggas got guns. Nobody go to the range. None of y'all go to the, yo, son, let's at least go to the range so we could learn how to bust this shit. That way when we get these niggas, we could. No, you don't do that. You know, like, you know what? Fuck that. Anybody get it. Wherever it go. Brah. So let me ask y'all a question. Because it might be some of y'all at home who is gunners. So let me ask the gunners something. Flip it. And I want you to really flip it. Listen to me and flip it. Right now, at this moment, you put your foot in the other shoe and have it been done to you or someone you know or someone you love. Yeah, it don't sit right. Do it. It don't sit right. Do it. In your mind, your defensive is, nah, niggas can't play me, son. I can't be out here like no bitch. Nah, son, I ain't trying to hear that. That's your response right now. You know why it is? Because you only fighting yourself. Nobody's your enemy but you. You fighting yourself, son. The fuck you mad and angry for? Every day you wake up, you angry. That's your fault. That's your fault. That's not my fault. That's your fault. Yo, son, nah, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Niggas be out here trying to play me, so I gotta make. You ain't gotta make sure nothing. You gotta make sure nothing, because at the end of the day, none of them motherfuckers in the street matter to you. What they eat don't make you shit. Vice versa. What goes on in other people's minds, you shouldn't have any care about. This is my whole point. If you felt the need to join a gang for protection, protection from what? Protection from the gang that you joined? Protection from what? Just access to protection from what? Or you think by doing that shit, you gonna get shorties? Y'all can give me some bitches, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good. You think they like that thug shit? You think they like dudes going back and forth? Yo,
Good women don't.
dudes, say it again.
Good women don't.
Good women don't. You heard what she said. Dudes, man, I have known dudes who constantly going back and forth to jail, and I'm like, son, son, you on some weirdo shit now, son. You like going back to jail, son? You keep going, son. Is it to question you, son? I can't do it, son. And I told you why I can't do it. Because, like Cam said, there's two things in there I can't get: money, and you know my woman. So it ain't gonna work. Nah, it ain't gonna work. I ain't going up in there, yo. How dudes like, it's like you have this mindset of, yo, it's all right. I'm gonna do my dirt and do what the fuck I gotta do because I'll go in the bin. I know niggas in there and I'm good. You aspire to go to jail. That's where we live in. You aspire. You aspire to go to jail because jail now is school. That's when you come out. That's graduation. You know what I mean? And now you got street rep after your graduation. Niggas throw you a party after you come from jail. I'm not fucking throwing you a party. I'm not fucking throwing you a party. Like my grandmother, like my grandmother said, you go to jail. I don't visit people in jail. You're gone in for your own blasted reason. I ain't going up in there. Fuck I'm doing in there. I'm not going up in it. The energy in there alone, I don't even want it rubbing off on me and carrying that shit home. Just being locked up, going over there on the weekends. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my gosh, yo. That's not a good fucking feeling, son. That fucking cell closed behind you. When that cell hit, y'all niggas don't know. Most of y'all don't know. Most of y'all be fronting. Y'all ain't been in that shit. I've been in that shit, son. When that fucking cell closed behind you, time goes slow. So slow. Yo, my dude. I swear I was in there and I had a bunkmate. And I'm in there and the window like this. You know what I mean? And all you could really see is like the parking lot. And I'm sitting in there and we talking. I swear 30 minutes went past. It was like 5 o'clock. I'm telling you, me and this nigga was in a deep conversation. It was 5 o'clock. Man, I got up off of the bed. The cell door was closed. So I looked through the window at the clock. Man, that shit said 5:02. Son, I went nuts. Silently in my mind, I went nuts, son. You know what happens then after you go through that nuts phase? Then when you walk out, you're already pissed off. Somebody fuck with you, you're going to end up fucking them up. Then the cycle ends up repeating. That's your life in jail. eating that fucked up food, wearing that fucking orange fucking jumpsuit. Hate that shit. Then you gotta sleep on that hard ass metal with a fucking blanket, thin ass fucking sheet. And I wasn't even fucking gangbanging, son. So just imagine if it was on some gang shit. That's what y'all don't realize. That's what y'all don't get. You aspire to be a convict so you could come out of jail and get what kind of respect? That's not the kind of respect I want. I don't want none of that respect. I fucked up in the street. As a result of that, my ass went to jail. What I'm going to do with my time in jail is I'm going to educate myself. Because when I come out, I want to establish myself as a business, not a businessman, a businessman. That's what I want to do. No, niggas come home and dudes, come on. Son, you got to be something other than a rapper, man. Come on, man. I'm not saying you can't do music. But God, yo, that's all you want to be with your life? You don't want to be an owner of something where the money grows all the time, whether you dead or alive. It constantly grows. Your name becomes bigger in that and something you actually put your blood, sweat, and tears into. You started a company or you got your own business that only you do. Or, you know what I'm saying? You tied it into something, positive and it grew. It grew. Stop something, man. No. I'm going to shoot niggas and go to jail. Because selling drugs, even though we in fucking 2020 fucking one, this digital fucking ass age, I see a lot of y'all fucking kids out there. I ain't playing, man. I see y'all parents buying y'all all that shit and y'all niggas still out there selling weed and shit. I see your parents buying y'all fucking Jordans, making y'all drive a fucking car, and y'all niggas is still out there wanting to sell drugs. And then I am so glad I got to this topic. And then you sell when you want to. Yo, let me tell you, these weed sellers out here, I'm gonna tell you right now. Not the good ones. Yo, y'all good ones. I fuck with holla. Yo, them other dudes, yo. Them other dudes is trash. They more than unreliable. They like if you the type of dude that I call and I'm like, yo, it's 12 o'clock p.m. Not midnight, p.m. That's time I'm trying to come through. Let me come through. Let me get my slip. Yeah, maybe like around 6 o'clock. Who the fuck gonna wait? What type of part-time shit is this? How the fuck you work part-time selling weed? Niggas work part-time selling weed, niggas. Like the nigga got a punch-in card. I'm on the clock, son. Yo, I'm out here now. You can't tell me when you're on the clock and you're the goddamn urban. Who the fuck does that shit? And then you try to act like, then they kind of act like, they the only ones that got. I'm like, yo, I cursed out so many herb deals in my life, yo. I was like, I'm older now. I ain't do it, but yo, I used to curse every last one. I was like, you bitch, fucking fake ass. yo, this is whack. They're unreliable, yo. That's how I advise everybody. Just go to the dispensary or somebody you already trust. I'm telling you right now. Trash. Then they making up stories. Yo, I gotta pick my son up at this time, and I gotta pick my daughter up at this time, and then it's like you sell it when you want to. So in actuality, if you're a person that does that with anything you do, then that means you really don't have to do it. So it's kind of disrespectful. So it's kind of like you're privileged in a way, so you actually have money, and you're just doing it to say you can do it. That's kind of fucked up. You shouldn't do that. You should be a banker. Go and get a goddamn job or something. Do something, because son, You trash, son. Like word up, son. Like I'm so glad I'm a different person because if it was the old me, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't aspire to be that way. Everything I did when I was younger by myself. By myself. That's why I lived this long. Cruise and all that, man. Fuck that shit, yo. I tried that shit once, yo. Niggas tried to jump me, and they was like, um, no, son, that's how you get in. Nobody fucking jump me. I don't give a fuck what you say, son. Ain't nobody jumping shit. I don't respect that shit. And then one of them came back on the block, and then we one-on-one it. Because that's me. It's like I'm the type of person, like, if I feel like you gonna jump me, I go see you one by one. One day I'm gonna catch you, one day I'm catching you, and one day I'm catching you. And then the story come back. Yeah, we beat him. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Go get him. Go get him. So I learned fat. Good thing, my boy Duke at the time, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He the one that schooled me from young. It was like, yo, son, this is where you live. You live right on the block. You don't gotta be with fucking niggas on their block and shit like that. Don't be doing that whack shit, son. That's why you here, son. Them niggas ain't gonna come on 2 first. They wasn't coming on 2 first. Shit. So I don't know. Everybody probably going 2 first now because Brooklyn gentrified now. So everybody probably on 2 first now. But back then, like, them niggas wasn't coming on 2 first, not to fight me. Except that one dude, because he lived on the other 2 first. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. But I inspired to be that. I knew I was a loner that time. I really did. From early on, I knew I was alone. Like, if we gonna fight, we gonna fight. But I don't need a gang of people with me so I could fight. Son, I'm from Brooklyn, son. That would be my first response. You're from Brooklyn, son. Whatever, son. Let's fight. Fight, whatever, son. I lose, you lose, whatever. I got some hits. You got some hit. That's it. No gang shit. I always hated that gang. Like, even when I see through, yo, one day, I had on a red sweater. Because at the time, my areas was a Crip area. And I wasn't blood. You know what I'm saying? But I had on my red sweater, yo. And one of these little low niggas on Parkside. Yo, with that red, be like, what the fuck is on my sweater, nigga? What the fuck you talking? Like, yo, got, like, cause you wasn't in my set. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, you wasn't about, but you not gonna come in. Like, yo, dude, come on, I'll slap you, son. I'll slap you, son. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, niggas be on some, and that's what I mean. Like, and I noticed at that point, and the reason why I'm saying that is because check it. Like, I knew this at that point. Though I can't be around a gang of dudes. Y'all are hot. You gonna get me in trouble, and I don't like to be around people. And what you're doing is very aggravating. Fast forward. Everybody ganged up. Nobody got a money. Yo, that shit always come back around to what I was saying earlier in the shows, yo. Nobody got a mind of their own. And niggas is all ganged up now. But before when I was Logan, and even niggas had an issue with that because they was like, yo, son, you be walking out here by yourself, flagging and shit and da-da-da. And I'd be like, so I had my little knife, you know what I mean? And I was good. One day I made the mistake and I went by myself to a party and I was the only loc nigga there. Yo, it was mad bloods. Mad blood, son. But that's just it. Like, I don't like big crowds, yo. I'm so comfortable. Yo, if a nigga gonna fight me, he'll fight me. And then while I'm fighting him, if somebody jump in, all right, then I'll punch you too. I'm comfortable in that space. But once it start getting crowded, you know what I'm saying? Like having a gang around, it's upsetting to me. That's why I'm talking about the people who are in your circle, who have the same. Let me tell you about my boy D, yo. I've known D for over 20 something years. Facts. Hard, cold facts. And with me, you ain't breaking that shit up. Boogie, I known Boogie. Same, I think it would be 20 years. I known him. And it's the same thing. Us three, we could get on each other. Seriously, we could get. I knew D since I was like 19, 20. Yo, so I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you. I'm telling you how far we go back, yo. I'm telling you. And we could get on each other and it will be no blood. I don't even think me and him had a fucking fight. I don't even think me and Book had a fucking fight. No fist, no nothing, man. Y'all talking about brothers and shit? That's brother. Disagreements? Yeah, we've never yelled at each other. Not, like, he can get on me about something I did, and he ain't yelling. But I will feel the shame because I knew I fucked up. And vice versa. We can do that to each other. When y'all niggas ganged up, somebody fuck up, yo, kill a nigga. Beat him up, jump him, all that shit. You pussy. Just be honest and say, I'm pussy. And in order for me to feel like a man, I need to be ganged up. Because you don't got to be in a gang to sell drugs. Because as you can see, real drug dealers, they don't need a gang. They got their tool on them. It ain't about that shit. Everybody has lost the code. Everybody. This block is our block. Everyone who lives on this block, we protect. You violate this block and you ain't from here, you will get checked. It ain't that no more. No, if you live in my building, I'm gonna fuck you up. I keep whatever. I ain't breaking your house. I'm doing all that shit. You know, like the mindset. It's the mindset that you have. This image that everybody gotta be a thug or a gangster. You're not no fucking thug or gangster. Son. Yo, y'all niggas ever slept in the street? Like sleep on the street? Y'all niggas ever slept on the street? Y'all niggas, I'm talking about real niggas, son. Real people. Real people who went through real struggle. Y'all ever wore the same shit for 7 days because you ain't had no clothes? You ever wore the same sneaker until that shit had a hole in it and you still didn't have nothing to get no fucking shoe and shit like that? And then fast forward, you overcome that, you ain't got a fucking hole in your shoe to this day, ever since then. Those are real people. Those are real struggles. Earlier, when gangs were formed, they were there to protect the people. Now, y'all turn, like in the midst of things, I'm not gonna go say now, even back then, in the midst of things, you hate you so much that the minute you see you, you give it a fucking nigga. Look at this bitch. She looking like that. Because she bought the fucking shit with her money. You can do it too. Look at this nigga coming over here with his car. He worked for it, didn't he not? No, that nigga be hustling. So you hustle better. What Jay-Z said, what you mad because you push dimes and he sell weight? Y'all don't know my expenses. I gotta buy bigger plates and more baggies. Why you all aggy? Respect the game, dog. That should be it. What you eat don't make me shit. Where's the love? I think this is garbage. Everybody got a gun. Nobody know how to fight. You a bitch, son. Word up. Yo, I come from the era where dudes don't give a fuck you have your gun. They take that shit from you while you got it on you and slap the shit out of you and then slap you with the gun. That's the era I came from. Y'all dudes, sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. And this is all you need. When I was growing up, this is all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. but you live. You live to fight another day. Yo, that's my joint, yo. Shout out to John Witherspoon, yo. Rest in power, man. But it's true, yo. Like it's funny, but it's the truth. I'm telling, like is exactly that's exactly what y'all did, yo. I don't give a fuck what color you wear. I don't give a fuck where you from. Is you respect mines. If you respect me and mines, we ain't got no problems, dude. You don't disrespect me and mines, we ain't got no issue. But the minute that happens, I will check you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna check you. You need to be checked. Y'all dudes is wilding out here, yo. Wilding. I am not naive and I'm not ignorant to the fact of what really go on in the streets. I'm not. What I am saying, so don't be a jerk. What I am simply saying is now, right now, this moment, don't you think that shit is played out, man? That shit is played, man. God damn, son. Get money. Get your money. Establish yourself. Get land. That will be gangster. I think it's running to buy a house. Buy land. Buy a lot. That's gangster. Think of something other than that shit, man. Man, this nigga done went and slept with my girl. Let him take her. Go on. No, son, but we live together. Move. Son, I can't move. I ain't trying to go back to my mom's. You gonna have to suck it up for 2 weeks. Do some Uber, nigga. Get a bike, Uber, get a room. You sitting there, and I hate when people purposely put themselves in a complacent mindset and make yourself feel like you can't get the fuck up and get out of your situation when you can. If you hate something that much, dummy, leave it. Leave. Yo, I'm out. Every problem got a solution. But you shouldn't be the problem trying to have the solution. You know, we in that issue now. From 5 years old till 11, they could get that shit. Mm-hmm. Man, I saw that shit on the news. Yeah, sidetrack. I saw that shit on the news with the little kids with their sleeves rolled up and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I almost cried. I had to turn it. I changed the channel. I really did. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't bear it, yo. That shit hurt me, man. That shit really hurt me, man. It really, really hurt me, man. We don't love these kids out here. I keep telling y'all that shit. That shit hurt. I'm gonna change the subject, yo, because that shit really fucked me up. It fucked me up, man. My sign and the ancestors that watch over me know I care about children. That shit bothers me, yo. I have daughters. Yo, I agree 100% with Kwame, yo, because you could see that get along. How you say that shit? Get along. I can see that shit. I'm seeing that shit. This is ridiculous. Everybody jump ship. Well, not jump ship. Everybody got on board. Excuse me. Everybody got on board along with the plan. That shit is hurtful, man. That shit hurt me, man. I saw them little kids rolling up their sleeves. It's 5, 6, 7 years old, man. That shit burnt me the fuck up. That's a gang right there. What about that gang? What about the medical gang? What about that gang? Shit. This is, yo, man. Yo. That shit, it got my feelings all right. I had to change the channel real quick. I was like, nah, I'm not watching it. Because, you know, by me going outside and watching what's going on, I'm able to come up on here and talk to y'all, and plus what I be reading. But this shit is nuts. This shit is nuts, man. If we ain't dying from this, we dying from this. From stupidness. Oh, that was a rhyme. It's stupid, yo. Like, it's like, yo, that shit, first, like I said, with who watches over me, you know what I'm saying? My Egoons, they know I care about children. And if y'all don't know about the Egoons, those are all the ancestral spirits from your generation that surround you. Yeah. So it's in a sense, it's like the dead watches over you. If you want to say it like that. So I'm very, when things happen like that, I'm very passionate about it because it fucks me up in the head. All these little people. And all these little kids. All these little people and all these kids. When I say little people, I'm not talking about little people. I'm talking about these little people with they don't have fabulous lives or anything like that. I don't mean that they're poor, but they don't live fabulous, extravagant lives. But they're losing their lives to gunfire. These babies losing their lives to gunfire. Little kids going to jail for killing, like they don't even know about life yet, but they know about gun. Yo, y'all have to make a decision. And if y'all G's out there got kids, you got to make a decision for your kids, man. How you want to go out? You want to go out as a grandfather? Fuck that. Do you want to go out as a great grandfather? Or do you want to go out now? While they're still young. And they still need us. Who is going to be daddy? Who is going to be mommy? This is not the mommy I know. This is not the daddy I know. Because they don't feel it as they get older. They don't feel it. Your ass locked up. I gotta. It's just. It really, really is. It really, really, really is just frustrating, yo. Everybody in a fucking gang. Everybody on opioids. Everybody doped up. Yo, I be in Georgetown. And them students in Georgetown, they be walking right past smoking. And so I said, damn, if I was to do that, man, you know how fast they go? Like nothing. I'm like, yeah, spending mom and dad's money well. Sheesh, boy. Big time. The things that I see when I'm out there, it's hard to believe what goes on the news. And I told y'all already, I purposely watch it just so I could criticize. I spitefully, deliberately watch it just so I could get on it. I do. You know how dumb they sound? Do you know how dumb they sound? You can tell they do not read. They do not read a newspaper. They do not understand the words that they use. In fact, they're not very good. Oh, speaking of, yo, y'all G's be on the phone trying to talk code and you sound dumb. Clearly, y'all don't read. Y'all another one that don't read. Maybe you should learn the art of double speak. Then you'll be able to talk real code over the phone without being obvious. So anyway, back to the news. I don't think they know what double speak is because it seems like they try to do it and they try to use words. And when they use these big vocabulary words, clearly, you know, they use them in the wrong context. News never uses words in the proper context at all. That's one thing I realize in observing people. I listen to what they say and I listen to the words that they use. I'm like, oh, that sentence don't make sense. That sentence, is that what that means? No, I don't think so. But you listen to it and you hear it and you run with it because you're just as dumb and you don't read. But let me give you the scoop. So I am going to feed you with a bunch of various distractions that will help you ignore what real life is like. But I will continue to implement fear because that is what you love. That is the attention you crave. Am I in the ballpark? I think I am. I think I'm more in the ballpark. I think I made a home run. I cannot force feed you something you don't want to eat. If you don't like pickles, I'm not gonna force feed you pickles. I'm not gonna lie to you though and tell you if you don't eat these pickles, you're gonna die. If you decide to eat pickles on your own, that's because you made the decision to do so. I'm not gonna force you to be in a gang. I'm not gonna jump you or anything to be in a gang. But if you choose to pick up a gun on your own and do some fucked up shit, that's because you, on your own accord, did it, not because someone told you. The whole point of everything that I'm saying is that why should you follow anybody? I'm not doing that gang shit. I don't like to follow. I'm sorry. I am a spiritual warrior. I am a lion. I can't follow. Sheeps follow. I can't, yo. I can't do it. You do it, you look like a fool because you're not doing something of your own accord. Everybody is no. It looks cool. And trust me, everybody in the gang is not putting in work. Okay? Let's just be clear. If you have about 500 members or something like, all 500 is not putting in work. I'm just keeping it real for you. Some might just hustle. You know what I'm saying? Some might be on that street shit. You know what I'm saying? And then there's just a few that will really put in that work. But let's be for real. Back to what I'm saying. You shouldn't follow any goddamn body. Nobody. You know why? Because when you go to jail, it's lonely. And fucking 500 people ain't coming to see you. 500 people is not coming to see you. And you know that. It's only going to be close loved ones. Which is also an example. When you see that only close loved ones, then that means that's the only circle you should have kept fucking close around you. Those are the people, when you come home now, those are the people you need to bring around you and build up and establish something. That's what that means, you dummies. This is ridiculous. I would rather be in a gang that collectively unifies and we build on getting something. And if someone tried to destroy it, then we go ahead and fight back. I like that. That's a good idea. Constructiveness. Being constructive, not destructive. And another thing too, I get bored fast. That shit is boring. Everything y'all do is boring. Yo, that's why anytime young ones get around me, I make it so unpleasant for them to even think about joining it. I make it so unpleasant for them to even want to think about it. Son, that shit is boring, son. You want to do the same thing? It's like how I used to feel with hip hop. Cause at one point I felt like, yo, son, y'all dudes is repetitive. They still are. They still are. But I made the decision to come and start spitting. So now I could just hear myself and then it don't sound repetitive no more. See how that works? See? Shit is crazy, son. I niggas just bugging, son. I ain't even gonna stay in here and keep y'all up. But the loyalty within men is broken. We supposed to be able to come around each other and be like, yo, son, you fucked up, son. I don't like that shit you did with me, man. I ain't like that shit, yo. And then when you do that, I'm supposed to say, you know what? I fucked up. I had a fucked up day. And I took it out on you only because I know you like that. You know what I'm saying? My fault. I got, and that should be it. It should never be a point to where we fighting unless we sparring. If we sparring, then that has nothing to do with what we was beefing with. You know what I'm saying? That's just keeping each other sharp. But you should be able to check me and correct me, and I should be able to do the same thing and not feel no way about it because it's coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of respect. Y'all niggas out there wilding. All right, y'all, I'm out, yo. Right, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, yo. Peace. Man, I'm done with that.